Hello, friends. Welcome to all of you for this Global Women Empowerment Sessions. As part of this program, today we have with us Shampa Mukherjee from India. She will be speaking about Ananda or joy, the language of the universe. Friends, when our heart chakra is open, we can transcend all the barriers, we can transcend all the limiting beliefs, and the heart chakra makes us to see through the eyes of compassion, my dear friends, and it is the gateway into the higher consciousness. So everyone need to connect with the heart chakra, as it is the portal through which we radiate this love, unconditional love, joy, and compassionate energies to our family members and to all the beings on the planet Earth, my dear friends. So before starting our session, let's meditate for 2 minutes by connecting with all the divine goddesses energies. So I request everyone to please close your eyes and start observing your normal and natural breath. Now, let's invoke all the divine goddesses energies: Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Parvati, Goddess Saraswati, Mother Kuan Yin, Mother Mary. Let's invite angels and archangels of love and light, and all the higher beings of love and light, my dear friends. Connect with all of them and do meditation. Be in this present moment, my dear friends. Connect with your breath, which helps you to live in this present moment. Let each and every cell, every energy center, every part of your body be completely filled with this divine love and compassionate energies flowing from all these divine beings. Now, let's send and radiate this love and compassionate energies to all the beings on this planet Earth. May all the living beings on this planet Earth live happy, healthy, and peaceful. Let each and every person on this planet Earth become a meditator and a vegetarian for the highest and the greatest good of all. Now gently place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds, my dear friends. And you can slowly open your eyes now. So friends, under the guidance of our master, Brahmashipita Mahapatriji, we are doing this triple one days of Global Goddess Meditation Circle with triple one feminine masters across the globe. So today we have with us Shampa Mukherjee, and she's a great master, my dear friends. And her experience of working with different modalities and people for more than 16 years has taught her that the problems and the situations where we get stuck in our life, they're all the opportunities, my dear friends. She believes that they are the teachers whom we need in order to grow and heal. Her task is to guide the seekers to approach these areas with open mindedness and face the fear with courage and compassion. She strongly believes that guiding individuals, including children and teens and couples, from a holistic and somatic oriented perspective, which emphasizes the integration of the mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical aspects of themselves, and thereby assisting them in healing. She is expertised in various healing modalities like regression therapy, inner child healing, EFT, neuro linguistic programming, life between lives, and she's a great master, my dear friend. She's spreading this meditation, vegetarianism, and pyramid energy in Mumbai and across the globe. We are so happy, madam, you are with us today now. We welcome you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Srilakshmi. And thank you, Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji, for this beautiful process of bringing in and spreading this goddess, the global goddess, which were there somewhere hidden within. But now, with this process, it is like coming up, and everyone is just realizing what they are. So, today, the topic that I'm going to speak on is Anand, joy. uh, well, when we say Anand, it is like a little more than joy, but as just a word to translate, I have taken the word joy. But Ananda is something like even much bigger than joy, but let's take it as joy, is the language of this universe. To start about this topic, before starting, I would like to just tell a little brief about it, that uh, I underwent two incidents through which I just it was the second was like a confirmation. The first was that time it was like quite some year before, and I was undergoing some of the various problems of the life and all, and I was like, oh my god, I just want to know the solution. So I was as being into shamanic practices as well, I just sat into journeying and also into meditation, that okay, I just seek the guidance. So when I just entered in that state, I saw that there was uh, a monk, monk wearing orange cloth, the one that they wear, and he was like shifting, he was just jumping, joying, it was like full of joy. And he was like, joy was something like Ananda was emanating from his body, you know he was just doing a lot of stuff like a child would do, like jump, do this, that. And as I was looking at him, and even as I was looking at him, all my tension that I started with this meditation, it just like I was mesmerized to see his energy, the joy that he was emanating. So then I saw, and somehow I just felt like, in India, whenever we like the one whom we honor, we call the Baba. So I just very lovingly called him Joy Baba. So I just say, Joy Baba. So what exactly? I had this question in me, and I'm doing this divination process to ask that what is the solution of what I'm going through, and I want to the solution. So he just smiled and just said, it's the joy. And for joy, you don't need a particular condition, it is just a state. And when you start emanating and working from joy, it is as if you are just wholly connected to the universe. And it's like, all the network connections, all everything just opens up, and your call is received and you're answered. It's just like that. So it was nice, and I was enjoying. And in fact, that day, even though I was like, there was a lot of thing that was going on in the family and all, so I just chose to be joyful. And I just chose that, okay, we will go somewhere. And I asked one of my family members, would she join? And she was like grumpy, and she said, I have so many work and all, I don't have time, I can't go. So I said, okay. I went and asked my kids, okay, well, I'm going out. Would you like to join? And they said, yes, of course. And as soon as I sat in the car, I was truly like, laughing about everything, and something or other was just coming to me, and it was like as if was tingling me, and I was laughing like anything. And my kids, although they too, whenever there is like little tension in the family, kids too also just tend to get tense. But immediately everything just like they opened, and they were so happy, so radiating, and they said, can we be like this all the time? And if it is like that, it can be so beautiful. We can be so beautiful, and we can perform the best that we can. So that was one of the incident, and presently we are doing a lot of meditations, and I hope a lot of you must be just doing this inner journey meditation, which is now the global thing. It is also going on. In that, we connect to very great masters, and a very high level knowledge is received. So this was one of the knowledge that I received recently, and it was so beautiful because it was like stepwise, and it was explained so beautifully. And thought that why not this? Because this is the need of hour. This is what everyone should know, and use this language to just connect, connect and express and enjoy. For that, I would like to share my screen. Yeah, Sri Lakshmi, I hope it is just visible.
Yes, madam, it's visible.
So the first, yes, Sri Lakshmi.
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah, thank you. So first is this joy. So when I saw this picture, I actually felt like as if I'm in one of the balloons, and I request all of you to just experience yourself being in these balloons and observing this beautiful earth, the beautiful Mother Earth where we are, and just see this beautiful joy and experience the joy within. As I was experiencing, I was receiving the data, I just got that joy is the language, and how it is expressed and experienced. So it was very interesting, you masters, that it starts with the receiving, and I will come up with one and one. So it is the first is receiving. We see, you can see this girl, and we all know that when we receive any gift, if we receive the birthday cake and all, we just joy. I just request you all to just experience and recollect that memory, that when you are gifted something that you just wanted, or like a token of love, you just receive that, and a delicious yummy vegan cake. So yeah, nice. And then receiving is just not like that. Receiving is like also receiving different tastes of life. So see, masters, we have included the sour, like little, the gooseberries are little tingly type taste, and the bitter gourd, we know it is bitter, and mango sweet, dates sweet, chili definitely it is like little, in Hindi we call tikha, and in English we call bitter as well, and hot. And generally we know the seeds and the nuts, they are little, oily sort of taste in them. The fruits definitely very tasty, different flavors, and definitely our favorites, the junk ones, the burgers, the pizza, the chaat, and the samosa. So even if we see that these are the tastes that we receive from our like having food, but if you see, isn't it in our life there are so many incidents which we just say like, uh, you know, we feel as if some you have poured a little sour lemon in at the mouth, or if, as if you have bitten the neem leaves, or sometimes like you have taken a slice of mango. the expression, the feeling that happens. And sometimes it is as hot as if you have just chewed in uh, chili. It can be crispy as samosa, or it can be like as all these food appear. So those type of experiences also come as taste of life. So these are receiving. And just see and feel, masters, as you hear this word receiving, just feel fully how it feels to receive. It's so much joy, right? And when we receive with full joy, actually, we satiate ourselves. That's beautiful. And then is experiencing. So you can see there are different modes of experiencing when we get just really excited. Yes, I got this. And then really, really angry and just like fingering on others that you have done this due to you. I have undergone this, so blaming and all. And see, it is so interesting that I got this, that it is like so painful and all, that when we hear all those words, and then we undergo pain, hurt, crying, we undergo depression, we undergo astonishment, awe, and happiness as well. And between all this, when we meditate, we experience pure bliss. So these experiences are something which, even though we may feel that, well, I can understand that experiencing bliss is joyful or happy, like excited. Definitely, it is happy something. And if I'm smiling, that is then why others? If anger is there, hurt is there, crying is there, and it's like astonishment is there and depression is there, then are these joyful? Well, masters, this is what I was explained during our meditation, that these are also like the tastes, like the sour taste that we just saw, like the bitter gourd taste, these type of taste. And these two, as a soul state, it becomes so very interesting for us, that okay, how does it feel when we are like so angry, and we are just like when we are angry, you can just experience the way we are speaking out, as if we are just throwing out a lot of chilies from our mouth, you know. So these experience is also a way of experiencing, and that too gives a joy to our being as a soul level. It's like experiencing, and that gives a lot of joy to us. And then playing is very interesting. You can see such a like a happy and excited and completely intrigued faces when we are playing. When we are playing, it is one of the method where we are not thinking anything, we are just at that moment, we are just at present. So this is also a very beautiful way of meditating. In fact, the children can meditate along some activity, some play that is under. And there are some people who find it really difficult to sit and meditate. They can do something where they are not thinking anything and completely at that moment. And when their body is fatigued, and then if they sit, they will enter into a very deep state of meditation. So, playing, as we see this playing, masters, I would like to just ask, are these just the playing that we are thinking about? No, just not these. We all play so many games, right? So, we play so many games. Sometimes we play victim, sometimes we play perpetrator, sometimes we play being abused, sometimes we play abuser. So there are so many ways our soul experience playing. So this is one of the way that we experience joy. And you can feel that. You can just allow. I would request you to, as we see the slides and we discuss this, I request you all to feel this from deep within, that how it is like to play, and even playing all this and playing manipulation, being manipulated, all these are playing only. So there is a beautiful book called Games People Play. I am from psychology, like a psycho line, so I would like little discuss on that, because a lot of my therapy practices are regarding that, how our psychology and all. But yes, I have seen that these are something that are like so tasty that that people tend to play those and enjoy maybe for many lives. But then they get just bored. Okay, I played it enough, and now I would like to play something different. So that also decides our course of soul's journey. So yes, playing is one of the part where we enjoy a lot, and that is like, okay, I want to play this. And then comes giving, and we know all masters, the best giving is the wishes that we see as in hand. When we wish and when we give lot of good wishes to someone, we can feel our heart expanding. In fact, we can feel, I request you all to just feel that you are giving a lot of love, a lot of beautiful energy to Mother Earth and every being who require this loving energy. And I request you all to feel how it feels. Just feel it, how it feels. Your heart just opening up and just spreading out the joy, the blessings, the love. And it feels as if your whole aura just opens up and it expands. And you can see such a beautiful smile on the face of the person who is giving. Even though you can see there is a little smile on the face of the girl who is receiving. See, she is receiving, and the other person is giving. So, in the giving also, there is a lot of joy and happiness within. That yes, now I can share the love, share the gifts that I have received. So, this is a beautiful way, Masters, where we can just give. And then comes cleaning. Now, as the goddesses that we are, we may feel, oh my God, cleaning is such a hassle, and it is like such a work that we have to like think of. Okay, today I'm going to clean my cupboard, or I have to clean my house, or something like that. But I would like you to just recall yourself and take yourself to the point where you have finished cleaning. You have taken a bath, you have cleaned yourself, your house, and whatever you were cleaning is like spick and span, and you have sat after cleaning yourself. Just I request you all to reach to that point and take a long, deep breath and experience how does it feel. You can feel it is such a sense of peace and joy. Yes, it is clean. It is just not about us. In fact, when we see in this beautiful earth around, and therefore I have just added this small fly. This is a simple house fly. You can see whenever a fly sits somewhere, it just tends to just rub its hands as if though cleaning the hands and cleaning the wings and all. And in fact, the birds you must have seen, and they all do that. Even the trees now, as we know, the autumn is approaching. The the trees shed the leaves that is not required anymore. So cleaning is something which is like goes on, and it is like even if we see that we allow the stuck emotions, and when we clean that, I just request you to take a long deep breath and feel when you have released the long held pain or long held anger or long held hatred from you, and allowed a beautiful, gentle shower of beautiful, loving white light. And as if you are fully taken a shower and you are completely, completely clean, just feel how it feels. Take another long, deep breath and feel it. It's so joyful. It's so like Ananda. It's so beautiful. when we clean. And here comes the next one. So that is another very interesting thing. We take so many births. Being a regression therapist, I have witnessed thousands of cases, and where people have visited so many of their past lives. And in fact, of mine as well, many a time we just tend to think that, okay, in one of my lives, I would like to just share that I saw that I was having a very, very tough time, a very, very tough time. And as I was just dying, it was like hopeless, very bad state, and I was crying and all. And then my soul rose. I left the body, and my soul rose, and it entered into the soul group. It is like the life between life stage that I'm now seeing and viewing in this session. And there, the way I'm crying with whatever I have experienced, and I have gone there. And I see that my soul family, the soul groups, they are like looking at me. And the when we just try to hold our laugh, and they were looking at me like that. And as I saw them like that, I was like, okay, I am so sad, and they are my soul family. And like the way we are, how come my family, they too are laughing? And as soon as I was about to say that, they just burst out laughing. And they just said, "Oh, what a drama queen you are." And immediately, I'm shifted. I shifted from the role I was playing in the earth to the state of soul. And then I too started laughing, because I had seen such type of life being played by one of the soul. And from there, I commented, what is there in it? Why she needs to cry so much? Well, that is an experience. And see, I just wanted to experience the perspective. And therefore, I took birth, similar condition, to see from her point of view that what exactly it feels when you are in the shoes of other. So see, it is like we see life from different perspective, and that gives us immense joy. And just not joy, it also makes us very wise. And we tend to, when we wise and wisdom, we get to know that, okay, the shoe hurts there. We tend to know this. Like it is like, we know that the blinds and the elephant, we all know this. Actually, we all like that. If we see this beautiful big universe, this universe is so huge. And to experience this, we all is like, just we want to experience, and that is the immense joy in us. It's like, like the palette, where there is so many food are there. And suppose you have gone to a very beautiful party, and there are a lot of recipes there. And I would like to taste that, maybe little, but I would like to taste everything, that way. Tasting and now experiencing from different perspective. Now here there's a little difference between tasting and experiencing through different perspective. Now, taste is like what you are. Like, if I'm from India, I may take like the hot chilies very lightly. I can have it. But if someone is from any place where they don't take that much of chili, the food which is like normal for me, that will be like very, very hot for them. So now, if we see with the perspective, for perspective, that person needs to take birth or develop the taste of India, and then taste, that is a little difference of the perspective. So the way this man is like looking through different the eyepieces to see the how the world looks. So, and it is not about fighting over the perspective. It is actually like concluding, taking all, and knowing, yes, this universe is so big. And therefore, listening to different experiences, listening to different masters, gives us this taste of different perspectives. Oh, she's this in from her point of view. Okay, this is her point of view. That's interesting. So then we tend to get to know and expand our perspective as well. And this also gives a lot of joy. See, I took one of my this so precious life just to experience the perspective, and this is just not one. We all do that. Like sometime we take birth as a king to experience how it looks like being a king and doing the stuff and just undergoing all that, and then taking and just undergoing all the tensions to handle everything, and just overlook overseeing that, okay, all my people are like doing good, everyone is nice, and everyone is well fed, everything is going on smoothly. And on the other hand, suppose if simple a person is will see, and he will say, well, he's a king, what is the problem with him? He has every riches, see the perspective. A person sees a king like this, and the king says to that person, see this person, he has no tension, he can just finish his job and he can just go and relax. So when we see the different perspective, that too gives a taste and a joy, a lot of joy. We tend to get to know a lot of things like that. And now comes these three things: knowledge. Then the term came buddhi. Although intellect is little lesser word for buddhi, but near to buddhi is intellect. And then comes wisdom. So as the data shows, that what exactly happens, that we there are a lot of datas, okay. From the datas, when we process, analyze, we get the information. Now, when that information becomes internalized, we take that information, that becomes our knowledge. Now, this knowledge is very interesting. Like suppose I have a knowledge, and how I'm going to process it, how I'm going to utilize that knowledge is about my intelligence or about my buddhi. Like Patri sir always tells that use your buddhi. This is what he always tells. It is the mental process that you have received the knowledge and how you are using, or sometimes he also says common sense. So, but it is actually related to buddhi and the intelligence. So it is the mental process where it is becomes intelligence, and then that intelligence. It is just not that intelligence. When that intelligence adds up with the universal truth and proper judgment in the sense that you have not done a wrong to something. And even if you thought you are doing something and you saw through a very wide perspective, you understood, then that becomes your wisdom. Wisdom is something, is like, it's like if I give you an example of like a lamp which is burning on clear butter, which we call ghee. So that light, that jyoti, is the wisdom. It is the outcome, and it happens like the way we say that the Sahasrara state we reach. It is a state, and then we go a little beyond that to is a state. So, wisdom is also a beautiful state, and when you meet a wise master, you would feel that wow, it's such a beautiful way of explaining, and such a like it goes deep down and so nice. So I just felt like sharing our old story that we have read from our Panchatantra, the Kalu the crow, Kalu the crow, where he was like really thirsty, and he saw a tumbler full of like half water, and he just kept on pouring stones, and the water rose. And now see, it is like he has now become very intelligent, and he has collected a straw, and he is directly having water. He is not using that what his old great grandfather might have done. So that was like really interesting for me, and I just thought of bringing that up to you, and that gave me a lot of joy. Yes. So yes, so this is very interesting, that how our and when I was being told about the knowledge, buddhi, and wisdom, so the guides and the masters who were explaining this to us, they said, well, they are a little bit nearby, you know. As we see in this chart, they are interlinked. So they said that you can consider them as one, but like together, one after other, resulting after one after other. But these are very interesting. This is a very beautiful thing about us. The joy, like, it gives a uh, suppose we have some knowledge, okay? Like we learn something in one life, and we that became like we internalized it, and then we just thought, okay, let me use this knowledge in this process, okay, in some way, and we did that, and whatever the result was and all, that was okay. Like suppose, there might be some technique that one person learned, and he utilized that, and there was some results, whatever the consequence and all that were there, and the person just passed. And as the soul leaves the body, it just tests what happened, and then it happens, okay, I utilized my knowledge in this way, okay. So if I would have used it in that way, the other way, the result would have been different. So it has now, the soul has now developed a wisdom that if it is used, this knowledge is being used as this. Like, let me take an example to make it a little easier. Like, for example, we all get know about the nuclear power, like atom bomb. So when a scientist discovered the power of atom bomb, so he got that it goes so explosive, and then he saw it as it is so powerful, right? So when he saw it as a powerful, so the thing that now at that point of time, the how he is saying that it can be used as a source of power as a country, and those who hold this as a weapon, they can feel themselves very power, and they can control the others whom they want to. So now see, this is one of the perspective of using that knowledge of atom bomb, releasing the energy of the atom and creating a bomb out of it. That is the intelligence that they used. Now, another perspective, there is another person who see from different perspective. Well, the atom releases so much of energy. Can I utilize it in solving the power issues like generating electricity, and it can solve so much problem that, and it can, we can take this energy to so many places, and the livelihood and the people's life will be so nice. Now see, two different perspectives, same knowledge, how it is being utilized is the intelligence and the perspective of the person, and then it becomes the wisdom, okay, if I use it like this, it becomes that, and if I use it as a bomb, we have seen what has happened in Japan. And then if we see as a power plant, we can see, wow, it can bring light in so many houses. So that too is a wisdom, that understanding. So this is like experimenting. So different, we take different lives, to experiment with what we have acquired, whatever the knowledge we have, and then using our buddhi and then converting into wisdom. That is like a really, really tasty and really joyful thing for our soul, for our being. And then we all know about gratitude. You might think that, well, why didn't I use this as I have used that slide of expressing? But my dear masters, I would like you to feel that gratitude is little beyond the different expression. It is an attitude in itself. I request you all now to again take a long deep breath, and as you exhale, just exhale out and just come to this now and just feel the gratitude for anything that is there. like the small child is just grateful for this earth to just hold her. We can see that this child is not very nicely dressed. The child is not wearing something great, but just being on this ground, just being held by Mother Earth. It's like so beautiful. It is like, thank you, Mother Earth, for holding me, for giving me this beautiful bounty. And then we can just open our arms and just look at this universe and thank this universe. Oh, my dear universe, you just here. You just know what I want, and I get that. Many a time you might have just wished, okay, I just want to have this, and suddenly you will find that your one of your friend is just bringing in that, or you somewhere from all you are getting that. I'm sure most of you might have experienced that, and those who have not yet, for them I just suggest start using this language of joy. Like, I remember, I would like to share even that at a little time back I was undergoing something, and there was like a lot of problems going on, and I needed to go overseas to take one of the courses, and the situation was such that it was really like looking that it won't be possible. So then, instead of focusing my attention towards that what is not possible, or what are the hurdles, or whatever the problems are, I just focused on thinking that how I would feel if I reach to that overseas place and I'm taking that course. And I was like full of joy, and I said, okay, I will enjoy it so much. And uh, and I'm telling you, masters, it happened. Even though if I look back and I say, oh my God, how did it happen? From where the uh, finance came, and from where the arrangement of tickets and everything happened. But it happened. So miracle starts happening when you are in the state of joy. And therefore, immense gratitude to this universe to hear me out with this language of joy. And next comes creativity. And yes, masters, this is the when the masters, when we were in meditation and we were receiving this knowledge and guidance, uh, it was so beautiful. Just creativity is something that we come for many lives to just create and see. We call that all that is as a creator, and just see, it is so much joy for that creator to create all of us and experience the creation and creativity through us. Can you see that all that is face so much interested, so much happy in forming that small bangle that this girl is making, or in the eyes of the small little painter who is trying to bring up a beautiful thing in his own eyes? Can you see that happiness and intelligence and creativity into that street painter who just saw those plants and made such a beautiful picture which looks, oh my God, and just the bare wall, and you see this picture and it will be just making your day. And then definitely we know the sculptures, and definitely the theater art, the movies. And see, the movies, there's so much creative expression there, and we tend to taste so many there. In fact, for creativity, it is like so vast. It contains so much. And creativity is just not linked to the arts and all. You can see even cooking is a creativity. How you cook, how you do that, how you bring forward that, how you present that, that also is creativity. Writing, definitely, yes. How you how you see a certain thing, and you might have, there are so many pictures in the social medias where we see that the photographer has taken months together to get a particular shot, and that picture just makes our day. wow, just that word just comes out from our mouth. And definitely singing is there, museum street is there. And when we discover some arts, that also, see, it creates happiness. And in the jewelry making, this beautiful architecture, dancing, so many, there are so many way. And in fact, how this is made, the mind map, you can see this mind map, that too is creativity, right? So the creativity is something which is like it just takes you right there, and it brings up so much joy in you. So today I would like you all masters to just check within yourself that what all you just want to create. And if we are not allowing ourselves to create something that will make us joyful, we are creating something which is hurtful to others. So if you are feeling a little depressed or not getting to know what I want to do, I would like you all to feel what would you like to create that will fill you with joy, and then immediately you will get the answer. So immense gratitude for this presentation, and I just suggest you to be and wish you that you all be filled with the joy. So, with this, I would like to stop sharing my screen, and now we will enter into meditation. So, for this meditation, I would like you all to sit very calmly at one place. Take a long, deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale out, just exhale out all the tensions, all the worries, all that is like disturbing you. Just allow all that to just go away, go off. Take another deep breath. Inhale in. And now, as you exhale, just allow, just allow whatever the teeny mini particles of doubts, worries still there to be released. Just go. You can just visualize a beautiful, huge ball of violet flame, and with that, all your worries, your tensions enter into that beautiful violet flame and get transmuted into love and light. Take another deep breath, and this time, as you take the breath, I suggest you to connect with the joy that is there within. And as you exhale out, just exhale out, even if a drop of pain or despair is there in you, just allow that to go inside that beautiful violet flame. Now, as you are now in a beautiful state of your being, just feel, just feel the time when you were filled with joy, ecstasy, very, very happy. Maybe you were giggling down, very, very joyful, chirpy, happy. And if not, just allow yourself as if you're hearing to the giggling of a small girl, and she is just giggling and she's just laughing, and her sound just like, like tingling as if like making you smile. Just bring that in, and you can even allow your body to shake off if you are feeling heavy still, to just shake off whatever extra weights you have put in on yourself, so that you can feel this lightness of joy. Take a long deep breath again and slowly exhale very, very, very slowly, and start getting inside, deep inside yourself. And as you are deeply getting inside yourself, I would like you now to just allow your mind's eye to see what would you like to receive if there are the masters, the great angels. They are just standing before you, or maybe the genie of the lamp is standing before you and asking, what will make you happy? And I'm going to give you that. Are you ready to receive? So just see what you would like to receive. See yourself, feel fully. That can be multiple things. It's okay. You may think, okay, I want this, I want that. They can be a big, huge list. Fine. Let that be. So be it. No judgments for now. Now, with that, we just now come to the next step. As you receive that, how you're going to express, I would like you to feel that and feel that you have already received that, and just see how your face, how your whole body is vibrating. I would like you all to experience that now. Feel the lightness, feel the smile, feel the joy emanating like a radiating sun, as if you have become like a radiating sun. And only that this sun emits joy. Just feel that. Feel that, masters. And as you are experiencing this joy, just feel, how would you like to play it? Playing is also like giving an example, that when I'm meditating and I'm feeling that bliss, I'm experiencing that bliss. So I just want to play around. I want to bring forward this play, this game to multiple people and share my joy with them. That is, I would like to give. Yes, now, masters, we are coming to the giving thing. What you would like to give in that state of joy. You are so full. You are like all you have received what you required. So, with that beautiful state, with so much of joy, you just want to give. Feel that energy vibrating out from your body. You may just want to give a lot of love to Mother Earth, or a beautiful hug to someone who is not feeling that well. And enjoy that time. It is so nice to give that joy, express that joy. Giving, so beautiful. And as you are feeling this beautiful, vibrating, joyful state, I would like you all to feel what hurt or pain that is still there inside you that you would like to clean up. Can you just use this beautiful, joyful state and joyful energy to clean off, clear off any pain, any hurt that you had been holding for so much long time inside you? Allow yourself. And as you are allowing yourself to clear off this hurt, I would like now to take another long deep breath. And as you take this breath, allow yourself to lift up and enter into any person whom you have still not understood well, or would like to experience or see how that person moves or sees things. That can be of any great master as well. Just allow yourself to see through that person's point of view. And in that, you can feel that your perception is expanding. Just allow yourself to expand your perception. And you may feel it is so joyful to see, oh wow, this person sees this thing in this way. I was arguing, I was just having a dispute with this person. But when I come to this person's place, I can understand, oh, he was speaking or she was speaking from this place. So you may also release any misunderstanding also. Like you can clean up that misunderstanding also at this point. Again, take a long deep breath, and as you exhale, feel this beautiful cleanliness and happiness just vibrating inside. As you are now doing that, I now just suggest you to enter within, taking a long deep breath. As you exhale, just allow yourself to enter deep within, going within, deeper within. And as you are entering deeper within, just see, what do you know? What does your intellect say? And what you want to know more? What area would you like to explore more? It can be It can be like simply you want to learn about organic farming. Maybe you want to learn how to sing. You may want to learn something. Just know that. Get deeper inside yourself and get in touch with what I want to know, what I want to learn today. That will enhance my understanding. Just allow that knowingness to be there inside, vibrating deeper and deeper, and making you so much joyful to get in touch with your true self, to know, yes, I want to learn this. And I'm telling you, masters, even if a small thought just tries to come in to tell, oh, but I have so many other problems, I would like you to just push them aside and just say and feel how joyful I am. If suppose I want to learn singing, and just see yourself, you're singing, you're expressing yourself, and just get in touch with that joy. You want to get some degree or something. Maybe you want to study something, going somewhere which is not like feasible at that moment, but just get in touch with what you want to learn from deep within and get in touch with the joy that you will feel when you are doing that. Take a long deep breath and just get in tune with that joy of learning, getting that knowledge. And as you do so, I now suggest you all to take another long deep breath. And as you exhale out, just feel the deep, deep, deep gratitude emanating from your being. Universe, I'm so grateful to you for having my back. Thank you, universe. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for bringing me these things which are bringing so much joy to me. I'm so happy. And with all that, take another long deep breath and just feel with all that knowledge, with all that you have received, you have given, you have cleaned, cleared, played, what you would like to create. See, the all that is has created such a beautiful world, and he or she, let's say she, is experiencing that joy of creation through us. So let's create something which will bring much and much more joy to this beautiful, beautiful universe. And when I say universe, it is just not limited to Earth, it is just like a global thing. This whole Brahmanda, that the way we say, let it emit out to different star nations, worlds beyond, to the land of angels, to the land of fairies, to the different lands. Let our joy vibrate and reach out to all those places as well. Let our creativity vibrate and just bring them in to see and enjoy our creativity as well. What I would like to express today. Do I want to play with colors? Do I want to play with notes and sing something? Do I want to play with rhythm and dance? Do I want to get into the mud and the seeds and bring out such beautiful bounty of fruits, vegetables? which is so healthy for everyone. What would I like to create? Take a long, deep breath and get connected with the joy of creation that you would like to bring in. I would like you all to vibrate in this for a few more minutes, feeling that vibrating joy from you. You can see that your whole being is now become so light, so vibrant, so bright, and you can feel your aura has become so huge, so big, and you are just like you have become like a network tower itself, and you can just reach out wherever it is required. You can reach out everywhere. Just enjoy the state of joy, and just call out to the universe, thank you, universe. And this is what I'm creating, and that is bringing me so much of joy, the Ananda, that bliss, that beautiful state of being. Take another long, deep breath. Inhale in, and still being in this joy and vibration, allow yourself to start experiencing the space that you are in, feeling the room that you are in. Just move a little your fingers, your toes, just move them a little, and slowly rub your palms and put in all your eyes for some times, for a few seconds. And even as you have put your palms on your eyes, just feel that joy, that vibration entering in your eyes and your whole being. And slowly, 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 taking your own sweet time, just open your eyes. And as you open your eyes, just smile and just declare it is so beautiful to be joyful. And you can see that your joy is being heard by the plant that is nearby, by the tree which is nearby. Maybe the bird is singing to you. Maybe the sun has started to give a peep to see, oh my God, who is so joyful? The vibration is reaching up to me. Maybe the moon also just peeps in. Maybe the stars. The whole universe just looks and calls, oh, wow, what are you telling? Yes, we are listening because this is the language that we understand. Thank you so much, masters and viewers, for being with me. And I hope that your life is filled with this joy and you are communicating with this whole universe with this language. Thank you so much, Lakshmiji.
Thank you so much, madam, for this amazing session. And you beautifully explained to all of us how to use this language of joy to communicate with the universe, and like receiving every taste, every experience, experiencing it, enjoying it deep within, enjoying the essence deep within. And thank you so much. And you beautifully shared about in the toughest situation also how you focused and how you felt that you were in that situation, like focusing on how we feel when we achieve whatever we desire in our life. A lot of points you have shared with us, and wonderful topic. Thank you so much, madam, for all these beautiful insights. Thank you. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
yeah. And we received Shweta mentioned wonderful session, madam.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Yeah. Thank
Thank
you
you.
once again, madam. Thank you so much. Really, meditation was so amazing. Felt the joy within when you are sharing that experience, that joy, and spread that joy. That each and every plant, everything in the room vibrate with your vibration. That joy vibration. Wow, so much touched with your session. Thank you so much, madam. Once again.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yes. Thank you everyone for joining today's session. Let's connect with one more goddess tomorrow. Yes, and yeah, Deepika Srinivas messaged awesome. And Dimple, thank you, dear Shampa, Didi, wonderful session.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
thank you all. Yes, friends. Madam, you want to share anything?
No, I'm just thankful for every participants, and I wish that now, as they have experienced, so they speak this language of joy.
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
Yes.
yes. Thank you,
So,
madam. Thank you so
and
much.
thank you so much, and thank you. I take a leave, and thank
Yes,
you again for inviting me and having me and expressing my joy and my language with everyone. Thank you, everyone.
thank you. Thank you, friends, for joining today's session. Let's connect with one more master tomorrow. Until then, signing off. Bye.